So the wine, what's your affiliation with this wine?
Affiliation with a wine is it was something that I wanted to branch out. Something I wanted to do different. I always looked at the wine market like. I looked at it and I compared it to paintings, and it was like, what makes something worth so much money as a painting? Do you know what I mean? Like, you get a painting worth $70 million, the Scream or whatnot, and it was like, wine is the most pretentious product I could possibly think of, with the biggest snobs in the planet. And you grab half these snobs and you pour them 6 bottles and you ask them, oh, which one's the Penfolds Grange? Guess what? They're picking the cheap every time. So to me, it was, I'm going to pick something that tastes
that
good.
word out.
Because Drake's would never sell cheap shit wine. That's why. You know what I mean? Top shelf stuff here at Drake's, the place.
So let's talk about. Do you want a beer?
No, I'm right.
Why are you driving?
No, I'm not. You haven't one.
Yeah, we got Coronas, yeah?
Yeah, fruit chocolate.
Fruit chocks beer.
What's that?
Yes.
I like fruit chalks.
Well, it's Brew Chocks by Big Shed Beer Company here in Adelaide, local Adelaide.
Yeah.
Big Shed Beer Co., the local Adelaide brewer. And they've got a beer that is called Brew Chock.
What do you drink? What do you usually drink?
Vodka straight.
Do you, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, like Belvedere.
Huh?
No, that's a lie. I've been going.
Okay, hang on a minute. Can you tell the difference between Grey Goose, Belvedere, and Absolute if I lined them all up?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Belvedere and Grey Goose pretty close.
They're close, but they are different. But I can't believe I've actually forgotten what I drink. I've only been drinking. This is going to blow you up.
That's a good sign. That means it's working.
Oh my God. I've only been drinking minimal intervention, low sulfate Pinots. So I thought there's too many wines.
Yeah.
I'm just going to focus on this bracket.
Yep.
Oh my God, here's the ghost of...
She's hiding under an invisibility cloak.
Yeah, so here...
I've never been sloshed on a podcast. This is an all-time new for me.
Oh, grab it.
See, I used to have a wedding ring for a reason.
Yeah.
To open beers.
Oh,
You're lucky I didn't throw it at you this time.
Look at the kid.
CV, never short of an old bottle opener, is he?
Yeah.
So
Do you have a
this
girlfriend,
here-
CV?
So...
Single?
Yes.
Do you want the application form for next year?
Yes, why not?
3 months off, I reckon you guys.
All
can
right,
win
cheers.
It's to
So
it.
this is
So
a-
this is fruit choc.
So Brew Chock, right,
Brew
from
choc.
Big Shed.
Where's it available?
This is Adelaide, right? Adelaide Brewer. These are the local guys. But you got to understand, fruit choc. So it's a beer. So you imagine trying to put them together. It's a tough one.
No, it's a tough sell, yeah. But that's the thing I love about South
Wait
Australia.
until
We
you
support
taste.
each other.
Well,
We're good at it.
If we talk about South Australian,
We're good at it. I think it's
we
important.
are good about it. And do you feel like a trader by going to live in Melbourne?
I don't feel like a trader because what I'm doing is they've put me in Melbourne to try suck their economy to bring it back to South Australia.
That's a good comment. But do you I'm
an undercover thief. Nah.
I used to obviously party in Adelaide and I used to know everywhere, and now I don't know anywhere.
Nah.
But I think Adelaide's a great place. I was in Queensland for 10 years.
Queensland's beautiful. Let me
Yeah.
tell you one place. You remember you asked me where I'd rather be in Darwin
Mm-hmm.
at the Falls. I'll tell you where I'd like to be. The best place in the world. I could see myself retiring here one day with my private jet, which would be the Glasshouse Mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. It's
Isn't
nice.
it?
Yeah.
That is
It
gorgeous.
It
Where'd
is.
you live there?
I lived in Wynnum in the Bronx.
Did you? See, I picked you as a Kangaroo Point man myself.
I couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford it, mate. Holy shit. We
I know,
looked
it's
there.
expensive.
And I was, you come from Adelaide thinking I'm going to...
How do you think I'm going in Melbourne?
Yeah. It's.
Literally. Do you know how cold that park bench is?
I came back here and I picked up a place like bargain and I was like, oh gosh, it's like half the price or anything like that.
Is that right? Only $6 million.
Yes, right next to car services. Yeah, no, but you do notice it. I
do,
loved Kangaroo Point.
it is.
Couldn't live there. I couldn't.
I like that.
Unless I wanted to live in a shitty old Queenslander,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
Nothing against Queensland on my end, but JP.
No,
he's
not
a
the
big fan.
people. Not the people. Not the people.
Someone cut that out, would you? Hey, CV, get that off. We're
Not the people. The house.
not paying you for nothing.
But I couldn't afford it.
No.
And people go, "Oh, you're fucking loaded." I'm like, no, my dad's done.
I know. That's a mistake a lot of people make. It's like, do you know how drunk he has to get before I can get in there and steal his black Amex?
That's
It's a
my
full-time
dad.
job in itself. I'm still collecting the coins from the back of the couch when he comes home from the pub. Like.
Well, for me, it's like that's and people falsely economize that,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, that's you." And
Yeah.
it's like, well, my old man left Gillis Plains High in year 9.
Yeah.
Like that. So
Good on
him and Theo Maris, they left school, went and started doing double paper rounds, cleaning pools, lighting people's cigarettes. Like you can't get any more cliche than that at the Clovercrest Tavern.
Yeah.
And I lived in Mulberry in the Bronx, got chased by the skinheads all the time from the bowling alley to get home, to get robbed. And this is normal. And I'm not a fighter or any shit like that, but I can run.
They always say, no. In fairness, and I relate to this very well, JP. The biggest man walks away from the fight. You're even bigger if you run.
Yeah, well, so I can.
Yeah.
And then Dad wanted me to go to a school that he never had anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I went to POC, and he never could have thought of that. But even at school, like Dad he's been doing it. He's put away money his whole life, and people just assume that it's all yours. But he's put it all back into the business, which gives us the ability to grow. And a lot of people don't see that.
They don't understand it, no.
And I've worked fucking hard for what I've got. So
Yeah.
the people that know me get it. The
Yeah.
people that don't know me, they're the ones that they're more dangerous because they actually don't understand. They don't see it. And, they haven't been working 70, 80-hour weeks.
Thank you. They don't know what it's like on New Year's Day to wake up with a hangover and they're all sitting there getting, getting McDonald's and you're sitting there at work because that's the busiest day and that's a family business and that's what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're on $12 an hour. You're there and you're there till the sun goes down. And even as a manager, you're in the trenches. I always call it in the trenches. I will always be the first man over the trench and the last to call it a night. And I think that's important.
That's me.
Yeah, I think you need to you admire, and you have to work twice as hard when you've got that, reputation of living sort of under that succession, as you really have to fight so hard to change people's perception of you. And those that are within the business and that are close within the business, they'll get it. But guess what? That person that's just got the wet ink on their resume, they ain't going to get it when they come in and they're going to see it, But you constantly feel you're proving yourself. Yeah, 100% I can relate.